Today we'll be reacting to Zach D films. This time I'm not reacting to those stupid cringe ass.
On a pair
I
of
might say that the last time I'm recording was like another video. Like the last time I'm reacting to other videos, but the last time I'm reacting to cringe ass videos.
giant metal penguin feet. Then he walked across the beach at night. By morning, confused locals found the footprints and believed that they were from a 15-foot penguin.
Wait, a 50-foot penguin? Have I? No, I haven't seen a penguin before.
Some people claimed they saw it, while
Snow.
news stories made headlines across the country.
Giant penguin tracks. Probably they thought it was an emperor penguin.
The prints kept appearing for years, and scientists eventually studied them, with some insisting that they were real animal tracks. But decades later, the man confessed that it was a trick just to fool everyone.
Ocean Park.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But they were small as and I was also like 5 years old before. But I was scared of the penguins, even though they're harmless.
When it senses movement, a drone lifts off, and it follows a pre-recorded flight path through your house, taking a video of everything around it to check for intruders. So instead of security cameras in every room, one drone checks them all, then stops recording once it's done. But it does capture everything inside your home and stores that information online, which is why some
online?
people avoid it.
Wait until the intruder swings a bat at the drone.
This time I
Twist out the stem, then press the base of both thumbs deep into the small stem cavity. Then wrap your fingers tightly around the apple and squeeze hard with your fingers. Hold that pressure and roll your thumbs outward. This causes
How
your
can you roll your thumbs? No, you can't.
fingers to compress the apple from the sides while your thumbs pry the top apart. As you increase pressure, a tiny crack forms in the stem pocket and the apple splits cleanly in
Wow,
half.
that's actually kind of smart, but I don't know why that is true.
If you slice a circle into 8 pieces and try putting them together to make a rectangle, the edges would be way too wavy. But if you sliced them smaller and smaller to infinity,
Okay, to be honest, Math D Films is literally so perfect then.
and slide the pieces together, it would become a true rectangle.
Huh? Wait, infinity things, that would be impossible to generate in our world.
Now, the height would line up perfectly from the edge of the circle to the center, matching the radius of R. Now, the circle's edge is 2
Okay. I don't know these things, but Math D Films will be.
times pi
Math's teacher arc. Zach is teaching me better than my math teacher. Now find XR.
times R. Half of that is pi times R. So now you have a rectangle with sides R and pi times R.
I don't get that.
Multiply them together and you get pi times R squared, which is
What?
the same area as the circle. If you
That makes sense. It is the same area as the circle. But I don't know what a pi and R is.
As the axe sinks into the wood, hidden metal wings catch the inside of the cut, forcing them to swing outward. As the axe keeps driving down, the wings press hard against both sides of the log. And that
So it ain't sharpness anymore. So Minecraft sharpness enchantment is useless. It's just force.
Pressure pries the crack sideways, splitting the log open faster than
Oh, shits and giggles.
normal. Then small springs pull the wings back inside the axe head, ready for the next swing. As the axe, they wheeled their father into the hospital. His children followed
Blah,
by.
blah, blah.
I'll be on deck, keep it in check.
If you pour oil down your sink, it flows into the sewer, and as it cools down, the fat molecules pack tightly together and
Okay, why would you do that if we already know it will sometimes cause a blockage, alright?
cause it to harden. When it mixes with wet wipes and tampons, it creates giant rock-hard blockages that can
Rock hard? Rock hard? Bruh.
back up your sink with sewage.
Wait, hold up. Water can break through rock hard things over time. Only over time. Because of water pressure. But if there's too much water in one place, it will explode out.
Instead, put paper towels into an empty jar, then pour your fat on top. The paper will soak it up, and once it cools, it will turn hard, so you can just dump it in the trash.
Well, but why to waste it when you can almost use it 3 times? How do you throw away cooking oil? Isn't it fat?
If you pour oil down your sink, it flows into the sewer and out.
Why do you want to put oil in your sink? Like whoever does that, it's dumb.
The monkey grabbed his camera and accidentally took a selfie. When the photographer posted it, the picture quickly went viral. But an animal rights group sued the photographer,
Okay.
claiming the monkey was the one who took the picture.
What?
Technically, the monkey should own the right.
Copyright law, monkey rights. What the absolute fuck?
The court ruled that animals can't own copyrights, but the group refused to back down. So the photographer donated part of the earnings to help protect the monkey's species, and the case was finally dismissed. The monkey
Why does people hate us, PETA? What?
You start with one zombie.
As it shot, the tank would literally hop around the battlefield, and the pilot would steer it with a joystick, using a powerful engine to blast.
Wait, that much force will cause the people inside, like the shooting guy, and everyone in the tank and the pilot will be knocked out conscious because their heads will be hit by the metal dumbass.
To the pole up and down. 6 gunners would line each side, blasting enemies from every
Okay, I didn't know bullets were that strong.
direction, but every hop would violently shake the crew. And if the ground was uneven, the pole would just sink into the dirt, tipping the whole thing over, meaning it was never actually made.
That's what I thought. My calculations was right.
The glove hit his face over and over.
Okay, that's.
His father watched suspiciously. The damage on
Don't show me a punch
his
at the
son's
face.
face didn't look normal, so after the fight, he ran over and grabbed the winner's hand. The gloves felt too thin, like there was no padding inside.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's a padding.
He held on to the
I don't even know what the hell's a padding.
boxer and yelled for the officials, and they discovered the padding had been taken out from little holes on each glove. But his son's vision was
Okay, why would you do that? Even though I don't know what the hell is padding and you take it off, why the hell would you do that? Tell me why the fuck.
already permanently damaged,
Damn!
meaning he could never box again.
Okay, that guy needs to be sued.
Boxer and his trainer were
I keep predicting things.
sentenced to prison and banned from boxing. They eventually admitted that they did take out the padding and even hardened it with plaster.
Oh my god. I don't know what the hell does make knuckles and boxing knuckles stronger. That's why I think that's why they added padding instead of plaster. pizza. I don't know.
all just to hurt the opponent.
Okay.
The bees are
What was that? What was that ad, bruh? That flashbang. Anyways.
inside while air from a suspicious bag is blown past their faces. You see, these bees were trained by giving them sugar every time they smelled explosives. And over time, their
Why would they smell explosive? Then the explosives will explode.
brains learned to connect that smell with food.
Okay.
So, when they detect explosives in an air sample, they automatically stick out their tongues because they think they're getting food. Inside the detectors, cameras watch for that tiny movement, and software counts how many bees react, meaning if enough tongues appear at once, the system flags the bag as a bomb.
Oh. Okay, but why the fuck do you need bees? When I thought bees sting you and, you know, they're poisonous. So they actually help us.
A long tube with water in his front yard.
Oh, dapat yes. Okay.
And he added more tubes until his entire house was surrounded. Then floodwater began to rush into the neighborhood. Other homes were
You know, we have like, that's
damaged.
I like live in one country that every time there's like a billion typhoons. If you can already guess that's the flag with red and white, yellow star. I'm not telling it though. If you don't know, you're lost cause. And also, it also gets a lot of rain. Yeah, we suffer our resort suffers a lot of that. Somehow after the 2025 typhoon strike, you know, it didn't flood our resort that much, and I thought it damaged the resort, but only one part of it. Yes.
But at his house, the gallons of water in the tubes made them incredibly heavy. Too heavy for the water to push through.
Okay, how do you protect yourselves? How can you protect yourselves with water pushing back water?
The flood hit the
So I will
barrier
predict that again.
and float around it instead. When it finally ended, nearby homes were destroyed, but his house stood dry, saved by water holding back.
Dude, why do I? Oh my god.
They sealed up the pizza and left it for several weeks. After that, the researchers checked to see if it was still good. Next, they topped the pizza with salami, which doesn't mold
What's salami?
as fast as pepperoni.
I know pepperoni, but I don't know it molds that fast.
And they sprinkled it with extra salt and spices. Then they vacuum sealed it and placed it inside a rocket with the Pizza Hut logo. It flew hundreds of miles above Earth to the International Space Station, delivering the world's first space pizza.
But don't you need money to have some pizza? You need to pay. The delivery fee. I don't know what that means. Also, the astronaut needs to pay though. If you're an astronaut watching this, if you're delivering a freaking pizza in space, yeah, you need to bring some money too.
Sealed
Or just ask your money. Just ask your family to, get the money, pay for it.
Place the coffee pod in, but don't start it. Fill it with water, set your mug underneath, and go to bed. Now, in the morning, it's almost like you have a butler making your life easier. When you get to work, back into the parking space. Put up your sunshade so the car stays cool, and grab any loose trash on your way out. After work, your life gets just a little bit easier because of your butler. And if
What? Why is it called butler? Butler. Butler.
you Keep doing this. Soon you'll be meal prepping for the week and saving money for trips with ease. All because you're pretending to be a butler for your future self.
Bro was just hallucinating. Hold on. If you have such a version, it will be way easier to imagine the butler. My hand is funny. Yeah, first. Alright, I gotta end the video. Bye, guys.